Welcome. We are going to talk about attention and why it's so critical for your business and how you can get more of it virtually free and how it can help you be seen as the go-to expert in your field. Hi, my name is Mario Ficini, if you're just joining me for the first time, and I am excited to help position you as the go-to expert in your field. Hey, Jenna, how's it going? And we got more and more people coming on. So, as always, I keep looking in the microphone like that's where the camera feed's coming from. Let me know how the audio looks, the video sounds. The video looks, the audio sounds, and do the lights look good? Nope, those are fine. Okay. So, Jackie, how are you doing? And Jenna's here. And we need some music. Jackie says, hey, Mario. So we're talking about attention. So let me know in the chat below, what do you currently do to get attention for your business? Oh, I just remembered something else. I swear I didn't plan this, but it never hurts to accessorize. Purple lights, purple can. I picked that one for other reasons. No copyright sounds. Continuum. So what do you currently do to get attention for your business? And if you care to share, let me know what your business is. What in the world? No! What's going on, Facebook? Three, two, one. So let me know what your business is and what you currently do to get attention. And I'll tell you how we can expand on that. All right, so I just calculated the feed. That's why I did this. So there's more and more people joining. Welcome. How are you this evening? Oh, where's the comment feed? We got to talk about attention, and I need to see your comments. Here it is. Jackie says, I talk to the people my business is involved with, like my cell phone company or my bank. Get them interested, and hopefully the good word spreads. Excellent, Jackie. And would you care to share which business you're referring to for everyone? I got a 50-50 shot if I were to take a guess. Becky, invite callers for a one-on-one consultation, but that will create a lot of attention. That's a good idea, Becky. For the Wellness Center today. Here it is, the Expert Authority Report. Attention. Going to bring up the show notes here because I I should probably be laying down. True story. But the show must go on, right? So, Jackie for the Wellness Center, and Becky, would you care to share your business with people? And I see that there's more people. Welcome. Oh, have someone call, you mean call? Have someone call you more dynamic. Oh my gosh. We'll make it through. Becky, are you referring, where'd the camera go? Are you referring to right now? I've considered it. I've considered it to have like a call-in line right now. You know what? Yeah, I've considered doing that. I kind of did it last year with my friend in New York. She was asking me all the stuff about how to live cast and everything. So I had the, oh yeah, I could do that because then I don't hear what people are saying and make sure I can air it, but then I can always just switch it and do it speakerphone. Jackie is a great one. Jackie is a great one to call. Yes. And there's more people joining. So let me know in the comments below what your business is and what you're currently doing to get attention. And I'm going to go through my show notes here so I can help you. Wow, Becky, you give us the number to call, huh? Maybe I will. Okay, so you need to get attention and keep it. Okay. Now you got me perplexed. What's up? Do you want, let me know in the comments below, if I do this phone thing, will you call in? I think it's a safe bet with Becky. Jackie, I'd say, is leaning towards yes. Yeah, see, Jackie? See, Becky? Jackie wants to know, Becky, what do you do? I was asking, I was looking for your answer. Look, Jackie, do it. Okay. Well, you guys have a nice conversation. I want to welcome the new callers. I see there's more people. Let me know what your business is. I want to talk to you about attention. So I'm going to go through with it because I have a couple bullet points here, and I will check the comments in a minute or two once I get through this. So step one of the expert authority effect is attention. You need to have it for your business. And it might sound like, well, no crap, you have to. But how are you really doing it? Truthfully, how are you really doing it? Is it a newspaper? Is it a Facebook post? Is it YouTube? Is it Instagram? Is it LinkedIn? Think about what you're really doing, because so many people come to me and say, what should I be doing with Facebook? No, that's what they used to say. A lot of people used to think Facebook, LinkedIn, they look at all these different things and it's the end result. It doesn't matter if you have a book, if you have a physical product. It doesn't really matter, because unless you're connecting with your messaging to your market, it doesn't matter how many mediums you're on. Oh, Eric Robinson. how are you? Good evening. I'm all word of mouth, no advertising. Eric, tell everyone what you do because you have a great business. Social media influencer and attention hog, huh, Becky? You are hilarious. So with the attention, how are you getting it? Because one thing I've always thought about that I cover in the book and my training is how duplicatable is it? Does everything fall on you? Do you have any system set up? Do you have any leverage? Are you always thinking you need to create new, you need to create new, you need to create new? I love sharing. And if you know anything about me, you can probably guess, whether you know about this book or not, my first one, you know I like video. It's very effective. There's a lot of reasons, blah, blah, blah. But the one thing I really, really like about it is the ability to leverage it. I love creating new content, but I also love using what I already created. Let me see with the show of hands. How much of your content, how much of your advertising, whether it's word of mouth or you do paid ads, whatever the case may be, how much of it is leverageable? Or is it all in your head up here and maybe some business cards, maybe some flyers, and that's about it? What percentage out of 100% of everything you know, out of 100% of everything you know in your head right here, and actually you don't have a brain in your mouth, so it's actually more like, here we go. Out of everything in your brain, how much of it are you constantly repeating, and how much of it is leveraged? So maybe here's some business cards. That is a way to leverage it. Not a lot, but still you can, it's more leverage than only being in your brain. How much, what's the percentage? I'm going to pour a drink and you tell me the answer. And I'm going to check the comments too. Jackie, Colin, my love, he can help. I own a party rental. There we go. I own a party rental business as well and been doing that for 12 years. And that's all we do. Excellent, Jackie. It's purple can accessory time. So let me know how much is leveraged, because whether it's a little bit or a lot, like I said in the post, I'm not looking to sell you on anything. I want to help you. And if I can get you 10% more leveraged just from a quick chat, then we're having a good night. And I'm already having a good night because if you look, the cup says Christmas on it. What of it? It's clean. I guess the other ones aren't out of the dishwasher yet. Oh, nope. Don't break the rules. All right, Jackie, I'm glad you agree with me. What are we agreeing on? We do have a party here. I see more and more people coming in. If you're gonna sit there in the corner and watch, I hope you're enjoying the show and taking notes. Sincerely, I want to help you, but at least like it, share it, comment, send this to your friends. Do something, even if you don't play along, so to speak. Like it, share it with your friends, post it on your page. Do something, so I can see who you are. You don't know. Whatever I just said. Awesome. Well, at least we're in agreement. Cheers. Raise my glass to you. So, Jackie, what's one thing you can do? Because I know you have websites. I know you have certain things. We've talked before. You've come to my event. What, at the top of your mind, what is one more thing? And don't say video. Don't say video because that's my answer. What is one more thing? We've already discussed it. What is one more thing you can do, Jackie, to further leverage let's say wellness or the party rental company. Oh, hey, you know what? The key to success, let me look at you, because this is true. It's been a very interesting week. It's been a very interesting day. The key to success is showing up. I just realized the light's not on over there. 5 minutes before this was starting, the webcam was in my portable wealth creation kit downstairs, aka backpack. The cup wasn't. My normal cup was gone. Nothing has to be perfect. If you have a goal, just go after it. I'm going to turn on the light. And I wasn't feeling good earlier. I probably should be relaxing, but I missed you and I wanted to help you. So here we are. Contact my old clients. Andy, I see that you're drinking Excess Energy drink. Heck yeah, Andy, check it out. It matches the background, the lights. Purple can, purple lights. I got the can because it's caffeine free and I need rest. The lights are set up for live cast, but never hurts to accessorize. I know you know that with your sharp shirts. I personally know the guy who created it for Amway. You know Dave? That is freaking awesome. David Vanderveen. How'd you meet him? He's awesome. Contact my old clients. Oh, now we're cooling off. And we got more people. All right, new update. If you're doing a live cast, Eastern time zone, do it after 9:30. I've been testing this out extensively, and you will get people that are awesome like Andy from the West Coast. All right, so Becky, Jenna, Larry. Larry, I see you. Welcome. So, as far as attention, what can you do to get more of it? What can you do to leverage it? So, Jackie, let's talk about contact your old clients. Jackie says contact my old clients. What can you do to contact your old clients? I mean, how are you going to leverage that? Because you can get more attention from it, absolutely. But how can you turn it into something that's replicatable? Please correct me if I mispronounce this. For real. Sneha asks, what if you don't have old clients? Andy, be memorable, stand out in the crowd. Yes, that is a great one. And I remember your shirt with the square buttons. You still have that? It was sharp. Close enough, but it's still not right. I do want to say the right one. Can you attempt to phonetically? You know what? Give me half a second because Facebook does that. Oh, and we have Ashley Sierra here in the house. Local celebrity. How are you doing, Ash? You're too kind, Andy. You took the lead from me. I don't have square buttons, but I appreciate that. Snee as in snake. And ha as in haha. Sneha. 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 Is that correct? I think I got it. With your help and Facebook's, Sneha. Sneha asks, what if you don't have old clients? And she says, perfect for the pronunciation. Sneha, thank you. So what do you do if you don't have old clients? Well, Sneha, tell me a little bit about your business. Whether you have old clients or not, it doesn't matter. See, a lot of people come to me for consulting and they want to get in my training and they go, what if I don't have a business? Or you come in two different ways. I don't have a business. What if I don't have a business? Or you have a big business and you've been running it for a while. Either way, All I got to do is look at a few things and go, do you have the habit? The habit is using customer referrals and case studies and having the habit of collecting that information. Everyone has customers. Well, what if you don't? You will. Simple as that. You will. But a lot of people don't have the habit of knowing how to take this little thing and turn it into a lot more. Same thing with a book, same thing with video, same thing with Facebook, all of this. They're so used to doing, I don't know if you joined before or after, but I was saying, how do you take the information in your head here and leverage it and use it to get more attention? So many people are like creating stuff on the fly and it's going by. It's like, not that I have any experience allegedly doing 120 on the freeway, not even noticing the cops and they have to do 138 to catch up with you. No idea. I've heard. But you can be going 120 miles an hour, but if you never slow down to go, that thing I just did tonight in this moment is really cool. How else can I use that? You're going by 1,000,000 miles an hour, and whether you're starting the business, you're going to get into that habit because it just happens. I notice patterns with entrepreneurs the first couple of years from personal experience and working with hundreds and thousands of people. Also, if you're already in that thing, it's even more dangerous because now you have to break a bad habit. If you have less experience, it's actually easier because I can tell you the habits to create to not get to that point versus slowing down, changing things. It's like the Titanic. Trying to steer a big ship is not always, everyone wants to be the big company, but sometimes, actually 100% of the time, being nimble and quick and being able to make changes quick is more beneficial. So, Sneha, if you don't have customers and you don't have clients, good. Draw out what the ideal client looks like to you and start the habit of going, when I work with someone, this is the process it's going to look like. Don't just randomly do stuff for the heck of it. Sneha, perfect being a sharp dresser. Ashley. Ash, what did I do? I'm just responding back to comments, but thank you. Sneha, does that help you? Okay, good. And we got more people that joined. So, I encourage you to comment. I encourage you to share. I sincerely want to help you. If you just want to watch, I hope I make it entertaining enough that you stick around. But if that's what you're going to do me a favor. Like it. I can't say comment. Like it, share it, or give it a love face or one of the icon button deals. Do some sort of interaction because, truthfully, I want to see you pop up there so I can say hi. And that's the only way I know of, short of you commenting, to see who's here. Larry says, best thing I have leveraged for huge results equals online reviews. Larry, it was great meeting you at church last week. It was a really not fun week for me. And I'm so glad you walked up to me, even though we had never met in person until last week. I'm glad you were watching what I was doing, because I sincerely do have a mission to help more people. And you helped me reconfirm that last Sunday after service. And so I thank you, because you had no idea what was going on personally with me. And it gave me a spark of light and hope that people are watching and you can help them. So thank you. So now I'm going to continue to do that. Best thing I have leveraged for huge results equals online reviews. Larry, tell me more about your business. And I'm going to lower this because Larry, tell me more about your business and what you've done with online reviews. I love customer testimonials. I have it in both of my books. I love them so much. Ash says, Mario, what's the topic you are discussing tonight? Ashley. Oh, and Larry, you're welcome. I'm glad to help. Yes, thank you very much, Larry. Ash, what is the topic tonight? Let me go back over here. It is attention, how to get more of it, and not only get more of it, but how you can get it for virtually free and use it to position yourself as the go-to expert in your field. And no, the answer isn't just do video. The video is a medium. How you do it is what's important. But if you combine how you do it with video, it's pretty much like a hook, line, and sinker. And I'm going to post this in the chat, Ash, for you from me. And now I can queue up the thing and read it off. Attention and why it's so critical for, I actually just answered that. Why it's so critical for your business and how you can get more for virtually nothing. And I said free, and use it to be seen as the go-to expert in your field and not merely knowledgeable. That's the thing. That is the thing. So many people go, oh, I'm the expert. Merry Christmas. Cheers. For real. Merry Christmas. You probably are the expert, but if you were to take 100 people that you interact with the most, do they perceive you that way? There's a big, are you referable? Everyone's the expert in the craft, as well you should be. But does everyone else know it clear enough? I'll put myself on the line. I'm refining my messaging now. You may have seen something on Facebook. I was testing stuff out earlier. I'm not going to tell you what that says, and please don't look. We're going to use the honor system or the Boy Scout, trust. Put in the comment below. I'll put myself on the line. Put in the comment below with what you think I do. This should be good. I'm not texting anyone. There's actually a webinar that I was watching earlier, and it conflicted with mine. So that's the beauty of, which brings me into another point. Are you a consumer or are you a producer? Are you constantly watching other stuff, thinking that's the secret, or are you producing content for others to benefit from? Ash, here is my question for you. How do you stand out from the rest? Ashley, great question. Doesn't matter if it's video. It doesn't matter if it's LinkedIn, online, offline. It's everything, and I know you're expecting that as an answer, but honestly, it's your messaging. I can tell whether someone's dressed up nice or they look like they just rolled out of bed. The way someone talks reveals a lot. The questions they ask, and it's the same thing with marketing. It's the exact same thing with marketing. So when people come to me, whether they're reaching out to my company or they come up to me in person after a speech, the questions they're asking, I can tell where they're at and what direction they need to go in. I don't even need to know anything about their business. They don't need to say I'm in A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Based on where their focus is, that's where you can tell where they are mentally. Thoughts are things. What you think about, you bring about. So, what are you focusing on? Is it all the piddly, middly stuff? Spooky. You know, there's someone watching right now that they're going, wow, this is great. You know what? I did give a speech last week. I do have some videos. I've always thought about writing a book, and they'll take action and get that done. And there's someone else watching this right now going, huh, I wonder what kind of microphone that is. Wonder where he got that backdrop. Why did he have the lights on in one video but not this one? And I'm referring to that and the studio lights, not the livecast lights. So there's different levels of where you're at mentally and where your focus is. So if you're more concerned with, wow, that's really cool, you got this thing on here, Cool. I'm glad you like it. I have no problem telling you about the equipment. It's not a secret. But it's also not that big of a deal. What's your bigger goal? Does that make sense? Larry, you're welcome. Larry, I'm looking through the comments. Did you share what your business is? I want to know more about your reviews. I'm not seeing it. If you posted it, if you could repost it, I'd appreciate it. There's a lot on here, and I have a giant light in my eyes. I'm also going to peek. I'm a family man and a real estate broker. My agents are also family to me. We are on the rise. Excellent. So real estate. Downtown Realty. Downtown Realty is Detroit's premier realty agency. We are the listing experts in Metro Detroit. Hey, Larry, you know David McKinney? I see he likes your page here. Ash, did that answer your question? Here's my question for you. How do you stand out from the rest? It's with your messaging and your thoughts and your focus, and carry over into everything you do. Jackie, did you have a question in there? I seen you said what? And we got more new people. Welcome, more new people. We're talking about attention, why it's so important, and how you can get more. So, Ash, the world is going by what seems like a million miles an hour. Slow it down. Better yet, bring it to a grinding halt. How do it's not enough to just simply get attention. And I love this quote. That's why I came up with it. Instead of trying to get everyone's attention, why not be so captivating they can't look away? Did I put that in the back of the book? Grab your sunglasses. It's in one of the chapters. But I was sitting there thinking about it because it's so vital. And so many people are going, I want more attention, I want more attention, I want more attention, I want more attention. And it's like, to what end? I love asking them, what if I gave you 10,000 leads tomorrow morning? Think about that. You may have been spending the last 24 hours, 24 days, 24 plus years going, how do I get more attention? I want more leads. What if someone made it happen for you and you had 10,000 leads overnight and they were all qualified and you had to serve upwards of 60 to 70% of them? Could your current infrastructure and business model even handle it? I love asking people that because there's a lot of people that are going, oh, I already get enough leads. I already get enough this. I get enough that. And it's like, yeah, at your current levels, because you've been doing it so long one way, even if it is, can I say the word bastardized on here? Whatever I just did. Even if the process is so bastardized, it works because it's here. But when you start thinking at a new level, it doesn't work. From day one, I got to find this sheet because I wrote down what I wanted like 15 years ago. And one of them was I thought of Cadillac, Oakley, Bose, all the premier products. I never wanted to be nickeled and dimed and, just entry level. I wanted to deliver a premium product and I wanted to get rewarded in a premium fashion. Investment fee-wise, whatever you want to call it, money. As well you should, because it's very time-consuming to do certain things. And think about this. You might go, well, I make plenty of money now. Well, what are you doing 3, 4, 5 years from now? Are you going to be around in business that long to serve your current clients, or are you getting just enough that, all it would take is one of them disappearing and you're in a bad spot? Not fun. So when I was writing all this down, I was thinking, okay, this is working. You can have Post-its all over the place. I'd consider that a bastardized system. However, if you scale up and get 25, 50, 100, 200 clients, I got up to about 14, and then I realized this is not going to work. So I changed a few things. Then I got 50, then I got 60, 70, 80, 100, 150. And every step of the way, it was like, what worked here doesn't work here. What works here doesn't work here. So are you content with where you are, or are you even taking a shot into the future to go, you know what, I do want to get to that point? Because you need to start working on it now. So that level of attention, can your infrastructure and business model even support it? The follow-up. Maybe it's the phone, maybe it's email. What processes do you have behind the scenes? See, the attention isn't merely, think about how it translates to the whole process. It's not just, oh, cool, 500 million people looked at our website. What does that even mean? Humor me. Put something in the chat. What does that mean? If you got 10,000 leads, what would your next step be? And I'm going to catch up with the comments. Larry says, This next question comes from Larry from Detroit. And he writes, yeah, I'm a real estate broker. I don't think I know Dave McKinney personally, but I have a lot of likes outside my network. But if you ever get the chance to meet him, he's cool. He was one of my first clients back in 08, 07, 08, 08 with his company, Clean Light Green Light. Great company, great guy. Just saw he liked your page. So Larry, tell me more about, I have so many ideas for real estate, great business. Do you have a link or something I can check out? What are you doing with the reviews? There's a lot you can do. And you're smart enough to know you should be doing something with them. So high five to you. Because a lot of people have, it astonishes me because I check out their stuff and they have all these, you check them out, they have reviews, they have all this content. They just keep creating, but there isn't one spot where it's duplicated. So I want to check yours out because I don't want you to be that person because you clearly are taking advantage of it already. Let's make it even more. So I'm going to start my little process here and see what I can find up on you. So I'm going to ask you questions and see what I can find up in the meantime. And together we'll see who has more info first. It's a fun little game. I need to move my drink. And I see there's more new people. Welcome. We're talking about attention and how you can get it for your business virtually free and how you can also use it simultaneously to be known as the go-to expert in your field. Realtor.com, LinkedIn, Zillow, Facebook, I got that. Yelp, there we go. Found 5 or 6 sites. Here you are, Realtor. My name is Larry, broker, Downtown Realty. I'm a very good. A lot of listings. Rochester, Michigan. Baker College. Nice looking site. And you got some video. Where is it being hosted? It looks like, oh, you embedded a Facebook video. Which brings me up to the YouTube question. Do you have a YouTube channel? Because Facebook is great for certain videos. YouTube is better for others. And YouTube sucks for a lot of other ones. A lot of people don't realize that. And I don't see a YouTube link. Larry? You should be using Vimeo and Wistia for other ones, for anyone who's wondering, what does YouTube suck for videos for? Zillow. Is this all of your company's listings, 50 of them? I see red, I see yellow. 14 years experience. Established in 2012. Larry, pretty impressive from what I'm finding so far in just a few minutes. Here we go, Yelp. So Larry, when you were saying that you leverage testimonials and reviews, are you referring to Yelp, your websites? If you could elaborate on that, I would appreciate it. Welcome, new people. I see you joining. Feel free to comment below if you have questions. I'd be more than happy to answer them. Tell me about your business, and if you don't want to comment, at least like or share this so I can see who you are and I can say hi. Quick loans, start Lawrence, meet the business owner. 9 to 5. So I see a couple reviews here, Larry. Oh, you know, I'm going to check your LinkedIn. Downtown Realty, June 2012. Investment properties, there you go. Very, very good. Have a couple ideas for you, Larry, but overall, it's better than most that I check out. All right, and more people joined. Hello. Where did it go? So Larry, let me know what you do to leverage it, and I'm going to get on to my next point here. So step one is the attention, like I said. And if you're just joining, what we're doing is going over attention and what it means to your business, how you can get more of it, and simultaneously be seen as the go-to expert. Step one is getting more attention from this. But what does that mean? Everyone knows you need to get attention, but what are you doing with it? I was given an example earlier. What if you got so much attention you had 10,000 leads tomorrow morning? Could your infrastructure handle it? Who are you trying to attract? What does it even look at? Like, there are so many nuances of what more attention brings. Have you ever stopped long enough to go, what does that mean to me? What does it mean to my business? What do I want it to mean? What do I want it to be? Because you could say, I want more attention, I want more leads, I want more this, I want more that. But if it's a vague idea, you might very well get it. But what if it's 5% off? What if those 10,000 leads is 1,000 new customers that are mean? You know, do you really have it defined? I love doing that one. Whenever I'm speaking to an audience, I go, what does the 10,000 mean? Oh, that would be great. And I go, could your infrastructure handle it? And some people are like, and they start like getting anxiety. They're like, oh my gosh, probably not. But there's always a few or at least one heckler going, yeah, you know, we could handle it. I go, okay, well, what's your closing rate? And they're like 100%. I'm like, sure thing, buddy. But let's say it was even 99%. You know, what do you do with all those customers? It's not defined. How would you like 10,000 leads? How would you like 1,000 new customers that are mean? I have it. Where'd it go? This here is my behind the scenes. And up at the top, the first thing I wrote down last year is desire, good heart, and a real product or service. You know why? Because I know people that want something, but they don't have the desire. I can't help them. It's hard to steer a parked car. A good heart. I don't like pricks. That's just me. Real product or service. I don't want you selling. Actually, I don't know. The pet rock took off, but there are people that sell just I don't know. I don't want to align myself with certain people. I'll say it that way. How about this one? Have money. Are you working with the wrong crowd? Is your heart bigger than, how do I say this? Everyone in business wants to help, unless they're a complete prick and we don't talk about them. But I find a lot of people have such a big heart, they want to help everyone, and they care more about the other person's business than the other person does. So does your market have money? Accountable, overcomer, blue vase. Check out the book, The Go-Getter. Do they take fast action? Done is better than perfect. There's a lot of people that are perfectionists. It'll take them 6 months to, type out a comment on here. And by then the opportunity's passed. There is a real element with time. And this is not a Scarface, scarcity, anything. I know more than ever now. You do not have all the time in the world. What are you waiting for? You can't take 2 years to do something. It may be outdated. You have to know how to take fast action. If perfectionism is your thing, partner with someone who it's not, because you're never going to get anything done. Okay, I gotta catch up here. Holy crap, was there a comment lag? 48 just came in. No, not any more interesting. I don't know, Dave Kamani. I got more than I need. I'm at 550 customers. Eric, when did you say that? 2212. 2212. Was that either 12 minutes ago or 2 minutes ago? Let's start there. Eric says, I got more than I need. I am at 550 customers. That is awesome, Eric. Hope you're well, brother. Thank you, Jeff. Larry says, Google me your Downtown Realty and click the Zillow profiles. Larry, I did. And I have about 7 different things open over here. And Zillow is one of them. D. Dominic Jr. You know what I'm thinking in my head and I want to call you. I'm not going to say it, though, because there's people watching. Hope you're having a great night. It's getting better every day. Zillow is best profile. I have a hard time with Yelp. Jackie says a lot. Everyone and everyone who is watching me. Oh, Jackie, congrats. Grand opening ribbon cutting. Larry says, I leverage the online reviews by being on the top of the agent directories. Okay, for example, when you Google Detroit listing agent, my website and all the directories come up. Let's expand on that. Uh-oh. Oh. My phone just somehow My phone just tried to do a Google search for that. I didn't think I said okay Google, but Larry says Detroit listing agent. All right, Detroit listing agent. Here we go, Downtown Realty. I leverage the online reviews by being at the top of the agent directories. Larry, are those, the agent directories, anything we have access to, or are those private behind the scenes? Here we go with Zillow. There you are. Zillow.com. Oh, in Detroit. 91 local reviews. Laura, how are you? So Larry, you have 51 reviews. Stephen has 22. Faith has 21. Nicole has 11. And George has 11 also. Larry, thank you for that. The public directories we have access to. So Larry, all the reviews you have here, and this is like beyond impressive. Usually people have 5 to 10 or 20. You have a lot. You have close to, if not more than what I do. And I have a lot because I teach it and I'm always getting more. Do you have any, I see you have a lot here. Do you have any on video? Out of curiosity. Do you have any of the reviews on video? And do you have any printed off that you can, like, if we were sitting down in your office, do you have a printed marketing material that you can physically hand someone? Because this is great for Zillow and online, but what are you doing to reinforce it offline? Because I know with your business, you interact with people in real life. And a lot of people don't always think about that. Not saying you don't. I'm just saying a lot of people, there's this like, I want to do more email marketing. I want to do more Facebook. I want to do this because it's cheaper. Well, printed stuff costs money. Absolutely it does. These were way more than I anticipated. But they're hardcover. They're awesome. They're matte finish. There's a dust jacket. There's a lot to them. It's 70-pound cream paper, not white. I didn't skimp on them one bit. And I paid for it. But when you hand it to someone, do they get that Bose and Cadillac experience? Or do they go, eh? You know, what if I asked you your average sale? What is a new customer? Larry, answer me that. Larry, what is the customer lifetime value to you? What is the initial sale and the customer lifetime value? If you're open to putting it in the comments, feel free. If you're not, I'll check my private message to send it to me directly. I won't share it, but I'm curious for myself. Jackie, oh, Debbie. Hi, Debbie. Larry said, good. I had a feeling you would. You don't have like 500 reviews and not. I figured you did. I just wanted to be sure. Never assume. Your printed reviews. Oh, and you put it here, 3,000 to 5,000 on average. So thank you for sharing that, one. And two, that helps illustrate the point because whether you spend $2.20 or $200, oh, that's a lot for marketing materials. Is it? Is it really? That's like a 10, 15, 20 times ROI. Is it? No, it's not. And I've heard people say that they go, I don't want to do anything printed. Like they don't even listen. I don't want to do anything printed. I want to do email. Well, email is great for certain things, just like Facebook Live is great for certain things, but it's horrible at other things. Everything has its place. There was someone on LinkedIn the other day that messaged me and said, wow, I was really impressed with your message. Well, good. Thank you. You should be. I've worked years to craft it. I'm going to copy it. Okay, cool. And then I followed up. I said, I wasn't like, you son of a, like, if you want to copy it, fine. Imitation is the most sincere form of flattery, right? But I did follow up with, well, do you have a funnel in place? Because it's like you going, I want to copy your car, but not the whole thing. I just want your rims. Well, if you don't have the right tires and you don't have the, if you don't have the right tires, they're not going to fit. Okay? If the axle's wrong, if it's too heavy and you don't have a big enough engine, it's not going to go anywhere. Conversely, if it's too light and if it's too light and too heavy, it's not going to go anywhere. If you have too big of an engine and it's too light, it literally can fly off the ground. So there's all these things in place, just like a vehicle, that you need to have in sync. So it's funny to me when people are going, well, I'm going to do this and this, or I've heard about that and that. And it's like an iceberg. You see the top, but what's going on underneath? The underneath is the strategy. If you don't have that, if you don't know what your mission is, none of this other stuff is going to make sense. So once you do know that, and Larry, it sounds like you do, you know your customer value, you know what it's costing, and you're investing in it, which tells me good things. You're smart. That's what it's telling me. You have printed reviews with your listing presentations, working on video reviews. Awesome. I'm glad you're working on it. Don't overcomplicate it. Use your phone. Oh, where'd it go? Here we go. Use your phone. This is my light controller. That's the other one. You don't need sophisticated cameras and lights and wherever it's all at, the teleprompter. All you need is your camera phone. When you close on the house and you hand someone the keys, they're going to be at the high point of joy. You just got them their goal. Larry, let me ask you, for every 10 people you help close on the deal, how many of them are like, oh my gosh, thank you, and giving you praise and words of affirmation? %, maybe. Okay. Oh, let me cue it up. 20% maybe. Well, that 20%, 2 out of 10, how long does it take you to close on 10 properties? I would have to say probably, I know it's not overnight, just knowing real estate a little bit, but based on your company and everything you have going, I'd have to say you're closing on 10 of them regularly-ish, faster than most. So even at 20%, that's 2 out of 10. One of my favorite things to do, and this is after I'm done, like I get off stage and people meet me in the back of the room, they want to buy the books, whatever. They go, oh my gosh, that was so great, I learned so much, I took notes, da-da-da-da-da. Thank you, I appreciate it. Would you mind saying that on camera? You don't need to freak them out with lights, have them go into a studio. You don't need green screen. Just go somewhere where it's not super loud. And if, in your case, it's probably just a couple or a couple in the kids, couple, 3, 4 people total, fire up this bad boy and, hey, thanks, I appreciate it so much. Quick question would you mind saying that on camera? Oh, no, definitely not. Not at all. And then you just record something. And there's formats and scripts and blah, 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 blah. Don't worry about all that right now. We can talk more about that in detail later if you're interested. But the point is, all you have to do is say, would you mind saying that on camera? And there's 80 to 90% of people will be, in my experience. But all you have to do is ask them. I even got a testimonial for one of my clients from a stranger who she introduced me to at an event that my friend was having. Didn't know him. Didn't know him at all. But he was saying how he was impressed with her and how did you get to this point if you just started off? And then she was saying, well, I went through Mario's training and then he wanted to meet me and now he wants me to help him in his business. And even before all that, I wasn't looking to do anything. He came to me. I was there for her. So I go, you know what? I appreciate, he's telling me all these things. I go, you know what? It wasn't me. She did all the work, which is true. I go, you know what? She'd really appreciate it. Would you mind saying that on camera? He's like, oh no, this is a stranger. And I have the video of it. And he nailed it. And if someone doesn't, it's still authentic. It doesn't need to be perfect. If they're willing to help you, you don't have to say, well, the lighting was off. We need to redo it. Take it in 1 or 2 takes. And if they don't like it, always give them the opportunity to say, hey, how did it feel? Because some people are like, I didn't like it. Even if there's been times it's my own client, I go, honestly, it looked great. They're like, I didn't like it. I want to redo it. Let them. It's their video too. They know you're using it for marketing. But all you have to say is, thank you, I appreciate that. Would you mind saying that on camera? 7 words. And I've gotten over 70, 80, I'd have to check. Let's say 60 plus for sure video testimonials. I got 11 from one event alone on my birthday 5 years ago or something, 4 years ago now. So it's not super hard, but that's what I was saying earlier on in this show. You have to have the habit of it. And it looks like you already have it for the written. And I'll tell you another thing. You can take the customer video, and turn it into a written one. Larry, have you ever considered using a book for positioning and to get more clients? Let me know in the chat below, because another way you can use customer testimonials, not only on video on your website, put them on LinkedIn, share them as a status update on Facebook, but you can also embed them in your book. So when people are reading the content, they can see the real life case studies and people that you're able to help. Dean Renfro. Dean Renfro. It's been a few hours, but good to see you. Dean, I see you're watching in one of my private groups. Actually, you're watching in 2 of my private groups. If you can hear this, I want to say hello and welcome you. If you'd like to comment, jump over to my personal page, and I think that's where this is pulling the feed from. Larry says, no, I haven't thought about a book seriously. Larry, you have so much going for you. I highly encourage it, and you don't need to do a lot to get it. I've helped dozens of people with this, and it gets easier and easier, and I was just thinking about it the other day. My goal for 2017, one of my personal goals, is to see how quick I did my 2nd book in a day and this 3rd one over Thanksgiving last fall in 4 or 5 days with Christmas, with Black Friday, Thanksgiving, a bunch of events, different things. It's not that difficult. You could probably do it in a few hours if I told you the 4 or 5 main points. You already have the content. But just like the video, just like your reviews, not only is it authority building, but you can embed all your stuff in it, as well as, do you think you're going to hang on to this $30 hardcover book or a business card longer? Let me have a, don't want to show the name because they were actually pretty nice. Who thinks so you'd hang on to a business card longer? Put it in the chat. Who thinks you'd hang on to a book longer? Put it in the chat. And if you don't want to do hardcover, soft cover is easy also. See, soft cover. The point is, it's another marketing material. It's fun. You can leverage it. And I'll give you guys a second to do that. I'll have another sip of this. All right, so did it come in? So Larry, do you let me refresh this. I'm not sure. There you go. You did comment. Obviously, the book, I like the idea. I figured you would. And I'll tell you what, it's probably the smartest thing you could do. I did my first one in 2012. It's made all the difference, and it's going on 5 years now. And it's like night and day difference. Night and day difference. So to Ashley's question earlier, you know, the messaging is how you stand out in any situation at any point in time. But when someone's looking to do business with you, you know, why should we go with your company over this other real estate company? Well, they tend to go towards the best-selling author who is seen as the authority in the space, not just because they said it on the website, but because here's proof and I can hand it to you. Makes things a lot easier. Like, you close deals a lot easier because you don't need to sell yourself. Think of it like as a packaged and cloned referral system. Like if I were to, you know, call you and say, hey, I got someone who wants real estate. You know, when you get a warm lead or a referral, how much easier it is? It does it for you. So I am going to touch on one last point here. Let me get my notes up, and then I got to turn off this light, and I will catch you next time. So we're going to do the shot clock. If you have any questions, let me know. And there's this skit on YouTube that's really funny. Message me after this, and I'll tell you what it is. So step one. If you want a copy, do I need to type it in? I should. Agenda thing, title www.the, is it the? What is the site? The Expert Authority Report? No. Expert Authority Report.com. Yeah, that's it. There's no the. That's my other site. Here we go. Yay. ExpertAuthorityReport.com. If you want a copy of the free blueprint, that is where you can get it. That is my gift to you. This is what we've been talking about. If you just joined in the last 30 seconds, you're going to love the replay. But we're covering attention, step one of the process. See here, And if you want the show, here it is. Table of contents. Attention. Chapter 1. Easier to see. Attention. If you want my show notes, it's the blueprint from that link I sent you. I actually downloaded my own copy. I signed up for my own copy of my own material because it's that good and you can use it to do your shows. So when we do tomorrow night, step 2, authority, you'll see the behind the scenes. But if you literally want a copy of what I was looking at over here, it's the full report. Step 1 is attention. You need to get the attention of your prospects, but not just in the second part, not just get the attention, but keep it. Instead of looking at your prospects and trying to get more attention, why not be so captivating they can't look away? Are you the dominating player in your field? Are you perceived that way? Or is it all in your head? I went like this. I said, how do you get the information from your head into marketing materials? It's all in your brain. I know you have the answers. I know you know what you're talking about. That's why you have a successful business. But how much of it is leverageable? Or is everything you know, I should get one of those for like a fishing pole or something. Or is it you priming the pump every day going a million miles an hour just to keep up with it? Take the time, energy, and money and do it right the first time. My dad told me that. He's a smart man, and you don't need to look back and do it again. The smartest thing I did was get that book done in 2012. I've been using it for 5 years. Then I did another one and the third one. They're leverageable. You can turn them into other things. Do it for your business. 3, think about the infrastructure of the attention. Can your business handle it? Think about 10,000 leads. If I snap my fingers and tomorrow morning you had 10,000 leads, could you even handle it? How would you parse those leads? How would you separate them? How would you qualify them? Do you have a system, or is it you going, okay, we need to call them back and call them back and and get 9 other people doing the same thing? Just because you want to scale your profits doesn't mean you have to scale your business. You don't need a boiler room of agents just to get stuff done. Look at this. There's technology all over the place. How are you using it? Are you using it to play Candy Crush or grow your revenue stream and create more freedom for your time for your family? That's my take on it. So I'm going to check for any questions. And with that, I'm up, and I'm out. Expert Authority Effect Blueprint. Love the new graphic. Switched that last week, and it does look good. So, Larry, I see you're here, and I see someone else hiding, and I see a couple other people. So, we're going to look at the clock. Where's the clock? We'll use the real one next to me. I'll give you 30 seconds, maybe 45. Get your questions in now. There's a little bit of a lag, but not so much that, it's going to be tomorrow before I cut this off. Get them in now, and just to freak out people with commitment issues, speak now or forever hold your peace. And if you don't have commitment issues, that's probably the sweetest thing you've ever heard in your life. Congratulations. I think that's it. We kind of nailed it, huh? Other than forgetting to turn on the light. Oh, Larry. Larry says, thanks for the advice. I will reach out to you later. Thanks for using me for an example too. Larry, you're very welcome, my friend. Thank you for playing along. See, and I sincerely appreciate you for it because I have all the answers back here. But my goal is to help you and people that are watching. But if you don't tell me, if you don't say Google me and check out Zillow and check out Yelp, I can give you ideas, and I have hundreds of my own clients I can draw examples from. But some of the funnest times I've had doing these are when someone goes, hey, I'm so glad I found this. I was just thinking about redoing my website, or I was thinking about doing a book, or I was thinking about doing videos. What should I do? And I go, give me 3 minutes. like I was telling you with the keep doing what you're doing for the reviews, but get some more video. And then, you want to do a book. Just looking at your sheer amount of reviews and the content you already have done, it would be like this difficult for you because there's nothing more to create. You've already done it. But have you ever seen it in that light? I look for certain things, and majority of people already have what it takes. It's just a mental game, a mind game, and you are in the right mindset. Some people think it's this big esoteric thing. I failed English 7 times. It's not a big deal. And I have the report cards over there to prove it. So anyone else questions? Yeah, speak now or forever hold your peace. My energy drink's almost gone. I think it's been 45 seconds. So last call, super last call, super last call. I'm going to check one thing over here, and then I'm out. Captain Planet, huh? All right, so, where'd it go? Again, if you want the, oh crap, did I even spell that right? No, I didn't. Well, that's fantastic. Maybe that's why the expert, here we go, add agenda item with an X. Or is it this way? There you go. All right, thanks for joining. I'll see you on the next episode tomorrow night. We're going to be covering authority, step 2 of the process. Put your questions in the comment below. Enjoy this, and take care, and God bless.